Well, this is the 2012 equipment check, because as of December the 9th, we're going to go out, Team Apparition is going to go out, and we're going to have a paintball match. Paintball game, we're just going to play paintball. And it's been a while since I played, and every time before I go, I want to do an equipment check, because last year I had a lot of problems with my equipment, and it kind of ruined my day. I didn't score as much as I want. I didn't take as many people out as I want, and I had to call myself out at least one time. I was using this paintball gun, was a new one, the Project Salvo. As you can see, it looks like an AR-15. But what my problem with it was, I used a sniper barrel, and the sniper barrel was malfunctioning. Okay, it was brand new, it was malfunctioning, but I feel like I fixed that since then, and later on I'm going to make another video, show you what I did to adjust it. I'm looking through all the stuff that we have here. I'm going to do a thorough gun cleaning. These are the main guns that my team uses. I usually use the big gun, but I think I'm going to let my son use the one this time. I'm going to go either with the speed gun, the little small, and do a lot of running, or the little mid-range, which, well, this is good for everything, because this is a Tipman A5. It's good for any kind of scenario you want to play. And as you can see, it's in the form of a Tech 9. And the Tech 9, if you know anything about it, if you want to hit everybody without aiming, you get a Tech 9. This is old reliable as far as paintball guns go. In here I have some equipment. Okay, this is a smoke grenade. I can't wait to use that, because I didn't get to use it the last time. I'll keep it in there, keep it nice and dry. I have some tech equipment that we use when we play, so that we can videotape what we're doing. Like, this is a helmet camera, and I'll show you the helmet that we use, how it mounts to it. It mounts to this camera here, and goes in like that. And my son usually wears it while he's playing, so you can see what he sees. My helmet, or face mask, whatever you want to call it, is in here. I keep it in a bag because I don't want it's a very expensive mask, and I don't want this tent to get scratched. Okay, that's my blackout, alien-looking fighter pilot face mask. Okay, I have all these knee pads and my armor and ninja mask. These are my air tanks. You know, they have CO2 in them. For the big gun, though, I usually use air. Compressed air is more consistent, and this is a tank. Of course, it's more expensive than the rest of these, which is why I only have one tank at this time. These are all paintballs, cases of paintballs that we use when we go out in the woods just to bang our guns. This is an ER-3, little fast weapon. Shoots very good. It's very high power, and it looks small, but I think I'm going to be using this because it's lighter, and I'm getting older, and I don't want to be carrying around that big gun. Here's some other just miscellaneous guns I use for when I let the little kids in the neighborhood play and we go in the woods. I just give them these little rentals. I have like 6 of them. These are my graphite gloves that I play with. They're very hard. If I get hit, it's not a problem, but they're also very durable. I can punch through stuff. And when I'm in the woods sometimes, these are the lighter tanks that we use on the guns to keep it moving. Of course, these are my boots. They need to be cleaned up. I have 1,001 of these paintball containers. You put them in little sleeves and stuff, which I also have too. We have these little toy smoke balls where we just throw them around just for the effect while we're playing. In a minute. Oh, also, we have the camera here that I used. This is also a flashlight cam, but I also use it as part of my tech. And I take this flashlight off and mount this on when I want to record, you know, the goings on. If it's a particularly interesting game that I think is about to happen, I use my scenario cam. It's really high resolution too. It's like digital. It's kind of awesome. And you can videotape in the dark. It'll look like infrared. So that's it for now. And I'll show you how to do a barrel check. Now when I do my barrel maintenance, this is the last one I have to do. This belongs to the ER3. What you need is for there to be less resistance for the ball to go through. This is coated with silicone on the inside, and you need to keep it free of debris. How do you do that? You just wash it just like it's anything else. Soapy water. Alright, you get this squeegee with this rag on the end of it, and you basically just clean it out like a pipe cleaner. Alright? If you ever had balls break inside of your barrel, it leaves a residue and it makes it sticky, so that now you can open yourself up to ball jams or just poor range. And this is a squeegee that pulls the water out, and that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go test it to see how clean it is, and if it passes the test, then I'll just put it with the rest of the equipment and wait till Sunday. Okay, this is the bore test, bore to ball ratio test. It's going to test the viscosity of the interior of the paintball barrel. Like I showed you just previously, I washed all the paintball barrels and they're dry, pretty much it. So what you need is for optimum efficiency of your paintball gun, you would need a good bore to ball ratio with your paintball barrel and your ball. This paintball is a 68 millimeter. Means nothing. It's just the size of it. Some of them come smaller, some of them come in a different kind of way, but the standard size is a 68 millimeter, 0.68 millimeter. All right. Now, a bore to ball ratio, if it was optimum, it would not drop through. So it didn't. You need it because the balls compress and they do different sizes and they bend, they shape, because they're very soft. And if you don't know what a paintball is, it's actually a bath bead. So you think of a bath bead with corn syrup in it and food coloring. It doesn't stain. It's not really paint. That's just what they call it. They color it, and it's like food coloring in maple syrup, something like that. You can't eat it, but that's the density of the interior, and the outside is like a candy shell. But if you ever saw a bath bead, that's what a paintball is. They're made the exact same way. You're welcome. Again, and how you would test the bore to ball ratio is you would just take a ball, put it in, and blow it out. Now that came out like it's supposed to. That means it's pretty good. If I could blow it out, imagine if there's a CO2, which guns use CO2 gas. There's a CO2 explosion in the chamber of the weapon, and the ball is propelled out that way. If I can just with my breath spit a ball out, that's excellent. But that means either the ball is too small or this is too big. But still, or I just cleaned this. But it's actually a good bore to ball ratio. These balls aren't all in the right size. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that, because that's for my speedball gun. I need them to shoot out. Inside the gun, they also have these things called detents, which holds the ball in place right like this up until the explosion happens behind it, and the hammer comes, boom, and pushes it out. This is the A5 barrel, Mr. Consistency. That came out with some velocity. Okay, this is the one that I had a problem with last year, and I feel like I fixed the problem. What it was is, this is a long range rifle barrel, sniper barrel they call it, and the reason why it's a sniper barrel because it's longer, and it gives the ball a longer track to follow before it's released, and therefore they expect it to go straighter longer. These are for close contact. They go far and straight, but supposedly not as far and straight as this. Now I had a problem with this because I think this has a lot of holes bored in it so that the gas can escape once it's fired. Because it's so long, I guess they don't want the gas to just explode the ball within the chamber of the barrel. But I was having a lot of log jams with the balls. Like I would see, and I had to call myself out because they put me in a sniper position, and I couldn't hit nobody. I couldn't protect nobody. When people were running, I couldn't, offer them any kind of cover. So hopefully what I did was I just taped up those holes, and I left some open, like at the end of any like magazine gun. I mean, any barrel gun that you see, a rifle, M16. You always see the flame spit out. That's how I had it, so that the gas can come out that way. Again, we do the bore test. I think this is actually how they play paintball in Africa. I could be wrong. I could be racist. I don't know, but it seems like they do. And that came out with some velocity. I think I could have broke that on somebody. Like imagine being down, your equipment fails, you unscrew your bolt. Got him. Win.